Hey, what's up everyone? For today's stream, we're going to be continuing on with Wuthering Waves. From where we last left off, of course.
I see my way clear.
Let's see. When notifications have come up in the news, and nothing in particular. I think my mic's a bit more quieter than usual since I added more filters to it. Let me fix that real quick. Now, let's see. Alright. Let's test the new settings right now. This... I think this will work. Let me up it a bit and maybe this.
I see my way clear.
Or that. Maybe this. Yeah. Let's try this. Yeah.
I see my way
This
clear.
should be about good now. Hopefully.
I see my way clear. I see my way clear.
Right? I think this should be good enough. And hopefully better than the previous settings. Oh yeah. Now we have to talk to Mortfee.
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Hold on. There we go. Alright.
Mr. Mortefi,
Enabling
test
autoplay.
results?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid object. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We scanned it, and there's a small paper scroll inside. However, it's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. Automata mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons, but the foundational theories behind these applied technologies are quite similar. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. Well, that's a no-brainer indeed. We can certainly give it a try. If you're fine with the paper scroll being destroyed by its protective mechanism, that is. One moment. I have an incoming call.
Who would have thought that someone would call him in the middle of his dialogue?
What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data.
In the middle of his research.
Good taste. Well, since you've put it that way.
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs more time. Maybe we should give him some space to concentrate. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Oh yeah, as a heads up, I also added sound alerts too.
Yes, of course.
500 channel
I've already
points
noticed something you
each.
mentioned. Indeed, you just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them.
Let me mess with the filter settings a bit. Let's see if this works. Yep. This should work now, hopefully. Let me put the mic's volume down. And give it a nurse sit rep. Oh, hello. How are you, Marunopo? I'm doing good too, and thank you. The sponsorship that's featured here is mostly for stream elements in Genshin Impact. Mm-hmm. I'm glad I can clear that up.
Division of labor is more efficient in getting things done. Besides, I would like to avoid stepping foot in Jiang Li's workshop ever again. The mere thought of that place gives me migraines.
Oh, hey, thanks for the sub.
It's a minefield of clutter and chaos. A murky swamp within the Academy walls, as vile and perilous as some primeval forest before the lament. Any civilized human would find it impossible to stand.
I see. Shall we go and retrieve the parts now, Rover?
Hey, Shadow. What's up, man? Oh, the Sonic Rumble beta? And not a whole lot for myself. Just playing Wuthering Waves. Yep. I mean, I'm a VTuber indeed, Maru. Oh, I never actually got to sign up for the beta for Sonic Rumble. I wish I did, though.
It's time.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortifee's description, though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should start.
Sorry about that, guys. I just had to... Oh, gift sub. Thanks, dude.
This should be it. It's quite a box full. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mortifi. Mr. Mortifi, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Oh, Marnopo, I gotta ask, how'd you find this stream? If you don't mind me asking?
Yes.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
That occurred
See
after
you
the
as well.
lament,
Oh,
including
oh
the
yeah.
formation of tacit fields, etheric sea,
Oh,
retrograde rain,
that makes a lot of
and
sense.
gravity loss. These
Oh yeah, I do know you.
called the wave-worn phenomena. And the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine.
Oh, Riley!
This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
Hey, good to see you here,
The
Riley.
archives in the academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortifi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So,
But yeah, Justin did stop by here a few days ago.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just
Well, a few
installed,
months ago, actually,
and
when I
we
was
should be
streaming
able to
Star
open
Rail.
it.
Yeah, he did.
the earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing, but it's falling out of daily use now. What kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
Yes, the large data repositories located in Huanglong's major cities.
Oh, yeah.
The
Oh, yeah,
Academy's
guys.
public archives are organized
Check
in
this
manner
out.
too.
I mentioned this earlier, but now I've added, this to the streams. Yeah. sound alerts. And wait, hold on a minute. This one is a pretty interesting one too.
Question. Does that make
Yeah, that's law sound.
Speeding up. I found it. It's located on the way shelf. Mao Cheng Si Wu Wei. Rover, it's here. There are 2 photos here. Huh.
Hold on a minute. I think I may have been covering the chat. No. Move it right over here. So. That's better.
If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago. The Zhenzhou City Hall and Huashu Academy were built in the same year. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhenzhou's founding. And the formidable tacit discord described here? I believe it is the Crownless.
No need to rush. Everything will work out in due time. More.
Rover, about the sugar pearl. Life has never been easy after the lament. But I still remember that sweetness from my childhood. The battle against
see
that
here.
epidemic in Jinzhou was grueling. Once infected, children either died or suffered lifelong disabilities, resonators or not. With tacit discords ravaging Jinzhou and severing all communication with other cities, desperation ran high. Words are not enough to convey how desperate people must have felt. They resorted to self-experimentation with a newly developed vaccine, risking everything for a chance. If they failed, we owe our presence here to those who came before us. It's important to remember their sacrifices. If the sugar pearl points to the information and reports we have just read, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Is it related to your past? Or is it... According to the reports, the vaccine's creator died 3 years after its development, with the rest of the team now aged over 50. You mean you could be that infant shown in the pictures? They should be around your age by now. But he doesn't have your golden eyes. Rover, about the sugar pearl. Zhenzhou was the most recent city established in Huanglong. The mountains of spirits running from north to south divide Huanglong in two. The capital and the 5 cities are located in inner Huanglong.
Cream!
While
How's it
Zhenzhou
going,
is in
man?
outer Huanglong. The Battle of Gorges of Spirits was the catalyst to found
Oh,
Zhenzhou.
hope you have a great one, Riley.
Tacit discords were born in the Norfolk Barrens, and their invasion route was originally traceable. However, the emergence of the Crownless changed it. The Crownless is a tacit discord that embodies war itself. The hatred of the fallen warriors and the fear of the survivors are the ingredients for it. With the limited information available, some researchers have speculated its connection with the Threnodian.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Kareem.
When it comes to the Threnodian, there is a lot to tell. For now, think of it this way. The Threnodian is the most powerful tacit discord. The Battle of the Threnodian that happened long ago was to fend it off. According to the reports, the Crownless is very similar to the formidable tacit discord we encountered.
Hmm. 。 Right?
Our sentinel.
Sorry about that. Was configuring a few
manifested
things on the
before
server.
that battle. Rover, about the sugar pearl. We have the symbol way now. This should go with the time part. But we can't yet solve the puzzle with this alone. Maybe we can figure out the cardinal direction part by looking into the tokens again. It might have something to do with how we got one of the clues. What do you think, Rover? I've only seen our magistrate once at the appointment ceremony, so I can't comment on her personality, but her policies have proven effective and greatly benefited us since she took office. Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually devised by Councillor Chang Li due to the young age of the magistrate. Lady Changli is our magistrate's advisor and former teacher. She once held a high position in the Central Secretariat, but she requested a transfer to Zhengzhou. I've also heard rumors painting her as a cunning manipulator rather than a loyal servant.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's
Holy
puzzle.
fuck!
Simply put,
One of the rare moments where we actually see our protagonist
and one
talk.
target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters. Maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow.
Let's see.
The initial clues may simply be a test
To weed out the wrong recipients, to mislead ill-intentioned people. Let's see.
She needed to
Weed out.
ensure that those who may come across these tokens without understanding their true meaning would not be able to use them for access. If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
Let's see. Oh. That's an interesting chat log. By the way, I wonder what they're going to announce at Combo Breaker for Tekken 8 or Fatal Fury.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report.
Bring it!
We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too. Na 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 na. Kira?
Ah, nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by, so I went there to calm them down. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though.
Question.
Anyhow, I
Does
need to
that
visit the
make
person
me
who
a
reported the
dumbass?
case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now.
Yeah, that's all the sound alert redeems I have so far. I'm hoping to add more, eventually.
It's the middle of the night. Of course you're tired. All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panhua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
Let's see.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Talk about hospitality.
Of course,
All right,
man.
enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
I'm being called right now, so I'll be back. Okay, now I'm back. I wonder how I can advance time in this game. Picked up
Let's
some
take it
goodies,
slow.
materials, and head on down for me to do this side quest. Okay, here we go. Overdashing. Okay, no. Starting from the most basic overdashing and practicing supreme kung fu. Interesting. Ah, so he's basically practicing for the Olympics in this universe? And never thought I'd see that. What else? Oh yeah, not to mention when you climb, you can run up walls, much like a parkour. Like a parkour artist. Ah. Ah, damn it. Landed on the grass. Run up the wall. Again, here we go. Ah, holy fuck! And here we go.
Let's take it slow.
To the North Gate, I see. Daring. Okay.
My luck seems good, like always.
Can't forget to open that chest up. Let's see. Climbing up. I've got to conserve some stamina here. Oh, good. Oh, shit. Oh, that was so close. And
Let's take it slow. My luck seems good, like always.
on the south gate now. Right about here.
Let's take it slow.
How should I go about doing this one? I can go this way. Grapple hook right here. Our grapple hook. Oh my god, that was so close.
My luck seems good, like always.
Here. Have to go up in union rank. Oh, let's see what the enhanced rank will bring us. That was easy. Like, low key. He made it sound to be pretty hard, but it actually was really easy in the end.
My luck seems good, like always.
Time to go convene.
Hey! Woolies! Make some room! I wanna look, see? Oh, Black Shore's member, Encore reporting in.
Holy fuck!
Time for another
Now I have her in second
consultation, I see.
consolation.
What's on your mind today?
C2.
Opening greeting, foul spirits be gone, all safe and sound.
Holy shit! I just got him. Not the banner carrier, but... better than nothing. But it's better than nothing, anyway.
What kind of story will Encore hear today?
There we go. Time to continue with the main story.
What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijur leading the
Oh
pack.
my god.
Hook, line,
Oh my
sinker.
god. That's so fucking cruel. Like, low-key. Really fucking cruel to do something to the protagonist.
In case of an emergency, Rover, roll out. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial,
After all, it was all in comical humor.
Mangosteen, right? So it only took us one trip to the Academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to begin with.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
As for the mangosteen, we got people selling these at the market nearby. We might find some clues there.
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. These fruits are usually brought in by boat. Should we start from the harbor? Do you think the token is guiding us outside the city? An ocean of stars, a dark-haired girl, an inverted etheric sea, and the resonance cord flowing from your tacit mark. And you said it was flowing in a certain direction, pointing to the gorges of spirits and the Norfolk Barrens. You've never mentioned this before. The etheric sea and resonance cords in your dreams are real, possibly leading to the gorges of spirits and Norfolk Barrens. Perhaps it was more than just a dream. That girl might be the key to recovering your memories. Madam Magistrate's information aside, it seems to me your dream points toward the Norfolk Barrens. It's a site of the Threnodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks. The Midnight Ranger's frontline base is stationed there as well.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang? I believe in ya.
Without a doubt.
Vents. Woo. Got ourselves the events. Okay. Let's see.
We resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. Our echoes can use them too. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get these enhancement items.
How reliable.
This never gets sold.
Yang Yang, did you hear that? Is that someone crying and wailing?
That should be the Midnight Ranges training camp. Let's not worry about it, Shisia. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough, but I think Rover can handle anything he throws at her.
Excited for what's inside?
There we go.
Aren't you adorable?
Can't forget about chests.
Let's take it slow.
Simulation training? Here we go.
Now it's my turn. How reliable. Woolly's attack. This is so much fun!
As I just said earlier, this never gets sold to watch. I'll go back to duty otherwise. Chili?
Defense at the city gate has been strengthened. It wasn't like this when we came back.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't like this.
Being
when
level
we came
5.
back.
Acquired and 5 more summon bowl. Summoning items. So, time to convene. Oh, now I can get her to 4th constellation. Interesting. Wait, 3rd. Oh boy, I just can't believe I said 4th.
Let's take it slow.
Act 2.
Access pass
Begin.
is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits. What is your business, young lady? It's my 3rd shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please.
Not a lie, she looks pretty cute.
I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Okay, after this dialogue is finished, one of my friends, who's also a regular in these streams,
Please let me through.
have informed me of Lydia's trailer
So I gotta
for
give my
Tekken 8.
all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100?
For Tekken 8.
1,000 might be
Yeah.
too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
So, I'm gonna do a reaction to that
Nobody knows
after
when the
this.
soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
Greetings. I'm Jianshin. Could you please do me a favor? I want to go look for someone outside the city, but I don't have an access pass. So, may I tag along? Oh, thank you for your kindness. I intend
Of
to
course you
leave
can
the
tag
city
along
with them,
with
and they
us.
have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Exactly.
His name is Jae-yuan. I don't know him in person. On my way down the mountain, I ran into his grandfather who was looking for his grandson on his own but ended up lost. I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him out there. So I thought I'd escort him to the nearest city and make further plans once we're safe.
You're willing to go to such lengths with someone you don't know. You have a kind soul, Master Jianxing.
It's all thanks to many kind-hearted people. Without them, Mr. Zhongye and I wouldn't have made it to Jinzhou.
Hey, I want to change the display. Send. Here we go. Now to watch Lydia's trailer for Tekken 8. Seeing that never gets old. Holy shit! She really got it in her.
Get ready for the next battle. Tekken
8. And hearing Lenny Hart is always a pleasure. That is proof that Lenny Hart is such a great announcer. Holy fuck! Special intro with Jin. That parry! Damn! She can parry high attacks and low attacks just like that? Holy fuck! And Rain! Only cowards throw sucker punches. Holy shit! Shotokan Karate. Holy damn! She really knows how to pack a punch. Oh shit, the Rage Heart! Holy fuck! Holy shit!
Mam chwilę przed kolejnym spotkaniem. Ciekawe, czy tamta restauracja jest jeszcze otwarta.
I mean, this song. Damn! I'm impressed. Never thought I'd see Lydia have it in her.
Mr. Zhongye seemed confused. He's gone through a lot searching for his enlisted grandson. Lending a helping hand was the least I could do. I reported his situation to the patrol station, but with the
Especially with that special intro with Jen.
Mr. Zhongye has been extremely worried about his grandson's safety. He'd sneak out to look for his grandson the moment no one was watching. I'm really worried about him. This mangosteen? It's got some fresh-looking leaves, soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. It looks like a nice fruit.
When we go
This
into
one,
the...
it's got some fresh-looking leaves, soft, springy skin. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. There's a bruise at the bottom. If you don't eat that part soon, it'll spoil. I grew up in my sect on a mountain. Spent most of my time training with my masters. One day, I was told training in seclusion was not enough. I must engage with the world to further my skills. So I started my self-cultivating journey. I've been to various cities and gained valuable lessons, but there is still so much more to learn. According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhongye's grandson is very likely in the Desert Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course.
Let's take it slow.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person. Juyan. The one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator, I suppose.
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he all right?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach and risk getting killed.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my outrider comrade. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Sure, we will.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
I could censor. There you go.
It's time.
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
They don't look like soldiers.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, but please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn hungry. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the Tacit Discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Oh, fuck.
Watch out!
A tough nut, ain't you?
I just
helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourselves.
We're begging you, stop! We surrender! Take us in!
Yeah.
Why did you attack
Fucking
us?
assholes.
I already gave you food and funds. Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently. We done some wrongs. I tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get locked up.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway, so we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just
So
sitting
basically,
around,
they began stealing stuff because they ran out of money.
So generous. How about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
No, wait. What I gave them was more than enough for them to make it to Jinzhou. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to survive.
But it's no excuse to attack them when she helped them.
To give us more.
I mean,
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough
well,
is
how
rich.
should I put it?
It was only meant
They didn't
to
have an
sustain
excuse to
you long
attack
enough
her.
for you to reach the city.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily.
They had no excuse to attack her because she had helped them, only for them to turn their backs on her for no
Learn
reason.
the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine. We'll go. Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture anymore.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
Let's take it slow. Now, it's my turn. Victory, guide my blade. Now it's my turn. No biggie,
fuck.
just a scratch. Woolly's attack. Woolies, let's race. Oopsie daisy. You're in for it now. That didn't hurt at all. I wanna go
Man.
home.
Summer!
This is so much fun! This is so much fun!
I think that's gonna turn into a shell turtle for a bit. And heal. I wonder if you can level up echoes. You can.
This is so much fun! How reliable.
Na 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 na.
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. The thorns are blocking. The thorns are blocking. The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Let's take it slow. How reliable. Perfect weather for a walk today.
Oh, nice.
Master Tianxing, are you all right?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go! Move, move! What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these? You new here? Are you backups too?
I want to take a quick restroom break and I'll be right back. Sorry for the long wait, but I'm back.
Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they are...
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with care and precision. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help. Oh, sorry, have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately. I'm sorry, could you do me a favor? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of them?
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds. Thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
Supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters.
So this is what a real war looks like. I had no idea it could get this bad.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens.
Sorry about that.
It's a sacrifice made so others don't have to live in fear.
You're it!
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of breath. It's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go.
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are. Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please, take some rest.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry. They've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through the rain. But things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers.
I feel so
Resonators in the
bad for those
Highlanders
soldiers.
are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of enemies.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such a short time. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should find him there.
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect. They might help the wounded recover sooner.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
Bonus Union level 5. Nice.
Let's take it slow.
Time to get some geographical data.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it. Ewa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. A single breach could have dire consequences. Our defense must hold at all costs. The tacit discords are not humans. They don't do truces or ceasefires. For as long as they exist, this war will rage on endlessly. Supply is the lifeblood of our army, and I am tasked with keeping it flowing. But now we are facing a shortage. I saw you help arrange the wounded there. Yasholam would need your help more than I do. Thank you, but I must remain to oversee vital military supplies. Juyen. So, he never sent a letter home? Not even once? The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Juyen was a stubborn boy. Last year, when the battles hadn't gotten so intense, he would trail us rearguards, eager to join the front line. Now, we sent him back to the city time and time again, and he just kept finding ways to come back. Eventually, I caved and took him in to help us here in the base. With the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly dangerous out here. I shouldn't keep him here any longer. I was just thinking about having the logistics team bring him back to the city when you guys showed up. Oh, now I remember. He should be currently on the floor above.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing? Oh, please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this a mangosteen? Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreaks, we've had to prioritize bringing in the essentials. We'll get back to importing more of these after General Jian makes his triumphant return. Now, currently, there's only one waterway open from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. Now, the rear guards would regularly go there to escort goods. What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to its short shelf life. Plus, it looks too much like a grenade, and that could cause some issues. It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament caused a global technological regression and shortage of resources. While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite as an energy source. As a result, primitive products combining old and new technology emerged. The hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite weapons, these crude explosives were eventually phased out in favor of more advanced weaponry.
Let's see. Let's see here. I'm going to talk to her now.
Master Tianxing,
Tianxing.
you found the person you're looking for.
Tianxing.
Yes, I found Juyen. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe. Julian is a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran grandpa's tales, he longs to join the military and aid in humanity's battle against tacit discords. The journey with you has exposed me to immense suffering, but the battles on the front line must be even more brutal than what I've witnessed. Countless lives have been lost in this war. Master Rongfu once told me, the best sages gain enlightenment in the military. The mediocre sages gain enlightenment in the bustling cities, and the worst sages gain enlightenment in seclusion. I do share some of Julian's feelings. However, Julian disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and resonators, and believed he could contribute on the battlefield, however small that contribution might be. I too found what Julian said was reasonable to an extent, and I couldn't change his mind with words. So I tried to imagine what my masters would do. They'd set up a spar in this case, and if I won, they'd let me do what I wanted. I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and I gained important insights from those fights. Now, who do you think won that fight? All tangles untied, all glare tempered, all dust smoothed. It is like a deep pool that never dries. How true! I've come to understand this line more. I promised not to use my forte in the battle, but Julian still couldn't take a single blow from me. After his defeat, Julian seemed to realize his weakness. Talking about confronting the tacit discords on the battlefield would be mere lip service, he said. He was just trying to convince himself that he could make a difference, not wanting to acknowledge his own limitations. I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, let's catch up at Liu Shan Tea House. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
With that, I think I'm going to go wrap up the stream for today. Thank you all for stopping by. And a big thank you to Marnopo and /Riley for the sub and the follow. And I hope you guys have a great night. But yeah, big thanks once again to Marnopo /Riley. As well, including the gift sub Decline. We're going to be rating Huntress, who is doing a watch party for Combo Breaker, watching Street Fighter 6 finals. Thank you all for stopping by, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.